Yes, whenever I'm feeling stressed or overwhelmed, I like to throw a party. So randomly, I'm putting together a high tea brunch for some of my friends in the neighborhood, and I wanted to share some details with you. Well, the baby and I haven't been feeling that great, but we can get over that and look forward to enjoying a little bit of social time. So I'm gonna make sure that she's looked after so I can get on with the preparations. It's the night before the brunch, and I'm pretty much just setting up the decor. These Pier 1 placemats, a grassy look that I absolutely love. I've used it for a party already this past summer, but it was just more laid out on the table. Here I'm actually using it to help with place setting. So this tea set my mom and I picked up earlier this year, and I'm finally going to use it. And I'm not typically a floral girl, but I really like the look of this powder blue and pink floral set. And in the end, you know, I coupled it with just a plain teal little plate per person, and I'm setting up for 8, as you can see. There's a little bit more to the decor, but I want to get on with some of the prepping so I have less work in the morning. So a spinach dip that we're gonna do a sandwich form, and also this other chicken sandwich that I'll add some mandarin and strawberries too, something very different with poppy seed dressing. So I'm not going to be talking recipes here, but if there's anything that you want me to go in detail about, please ask and I would be happy to. But in the morning is when I did all of the assembling. I got up as early as 6 a.m. and I put together all of the sandwiches. I didn't want to do it the night before, you know, they get soggy, and I really wanted it to be as fresh as possible. So this bread is great. Hopefully you can find it at your local grocery stores, but you see there are no edges, so there's no wastage, and just have to line them up, put in the filling, and cut them to the shape that you want. And I decided to just go with these triangular sizes here for the chicken sandwich. And I have pumpernickel bread that I'm using the spinach dip mixture with. And I had kind of a trial and error. I wanted to cut it up with a stencil here, which is kind of like a star or floral shape. But first I just made a sandwich form and decided to use a stencil in that sense, but it got real messy and I didn't like it in the end, so I decided instead to cut up the pieces first and then make little sandwiches, so they're much fluffier. So just by individual stenciling on a slice of bread before I put the filling worked out much better. Next, I was working on a cucumber and Philadelphia cream cheese, whipped chive cream cheese sandwich, like an open sandwich. Placing the cucumbers this way after you've grated them so they're nice and thin creates a really nice pattern. And the best knife to use is actually a bread knife, and that way you don't squish the bread as you're cutting through it, and they come out nice and crisp like that. I had a variety of cheeses, and there were some smoked ones and some straight cheddar and a spicy cheddar, which was very popular, I'd have to say. It's usually all about visual presentation for me, and taste of course does matter, and you can't go wrong with the shrimp cocktail and also yogurt parfait. So this seed brittle that I picked up from Costco is our new family favorite. So on top of some vanilla Greek yogurt and some fruit, we added a bit of the seed brittle. My favorite thing to present desserts in, I usually put cupcakes in here actually, is this carousel that I picked up from Amazon a couple years ago, and I've used it only a few times, and I wanted to present the macaroons in a special way, and this was definitely the way to do it. Something very different than what I've ever done or have actually experienced is putting salads in these tiny little cups, like salad shots, if you will. So Greek salad and this other one with fruits and honey roasted pecans. But this is the overall look. I'm very proud of it. I was able to use a lot of the decor pieces that I have and brought it all together. And David's teas, I had a variety of them put together there to choose from. These little steeping lids I picked up from Vancouver. I was there recently. I have one each for each of my guests to take home as well. But this is just a close look at everything put together, and pretty proud of it, and I'm excited that I got it all done this morning, and I'm pretty much ready for my guests to come and enjoy. My parties usually have a lot of detail in them, and even if some things go unnoticed, it's okay, because usually everything, most of the things get noticed, including that flower wall that you can't help but see and take selfies in front of. So on the other side, because I couldn't fit the dessert items on the table, on my kitchen island, I have the yogurt parfaits, some carrot cake, and of course the macaroon carousel. Well, my party was a success, and the baby happened to sleep right through it because it was an early morning, like a 10 a.m. brunch, but she's up and running around, so I better get going. Thanks for watching. Hope you got some ideas. Share some with me because I'm always looking to add new things to my party. Thanks for following along, and subscribe so you can keep up with me and my life and my parties and my babies. Thanks for watching.